Hey everyone, Chip Rogers again here from Boston, and we have a great event happening here.
Wonderful event today. I loved it.
Yeah, it's really great information. We had a workshop for about an hour and a half, and now we're doing the happy hour. And I'm excited to be joined right now by Stefan Shetty. Stefan is with AWS, and Stefan is a senior partner
Sales manager.
sales manager
Yep.
based in Toronto, and you cover the commercial market in
For Canada.
for
Yeah.
Canada.
Which is
And
our mid-market and small medium business segment.
so that's fantastic. Really glad that you did you come down for this,
No,
or
actually,
you had
so
some other business?
I was already down here for some other business and visiting our offices here, but I've worked with the partnership leaders team for a while, so I heard about this great event that you were doing to help co-sell with AWS. Wanted to come and give my support.
That's fantastic. So Stefan, tell us a little bit about what you and your team are up to these days.
Sure. So at AWS right now, I'm part of the partner sales team. And the easiest way to explain that is that we help all AWS partners help find solutions with our customers. So I'm kind of the fulcrum and go-between between our wonderful sales teams that are working closely with customers to design great products and solutions and connecting us to an incredible suite of AWS partners. So that goes the whole way, whether you're a services or consulting partner, where you're helping a customer build on AWS, all the way to if you're an ISV or a SaaS partner, where you have a best-in-class tool that customers love. It helps them do something really interesting, and I'm right in the middle of that with my team of partner sales managers, and we'd like to connect the dots and get customers to build the best type of products they can build.
Well, that's fantastic. I know it's a challenge, right? It's like putting all the pieces together, and it's not always necessarily going to come from AWS. Some of it, of course, will, but then putting the right services and technologies together to create a whole solution.
Yeah, so the way we kind of operate as AWS is we view ourselves as the building blocks. And our customers can use the building blocks to assemble the best products they have, or in a lot of cases, our partners, like many people here in this room, have built wonderful tools and solutions using our building blocks. So what we like to do is just bring that all together, bring the best-in-class stuff, and help promote the work that some of these great partners that have done already.
That's fantastic. Well, we're here. This workshop is all about co-selling with partners with AWS and sponsored by AWS, which we really appreciate. But during one of the conversations in the workshop, Stefan, you mentioned a few things that were really interesting to me. One is you said we were talking about like how do you get attention with the AWS field as an ISV, maybe you're a small ISV. And you said, gosh, you see things pop up on ACE. Tell me what you said. It was great.
Yeah, so I would say the best way to be seen is consistency. And we have the way you register opportunities with us through ACE. One of the best things that we've seen in this workshop is there are tools to automate that. So when you're working with customers, you let AWS know as soon as possible that there's an opportunity, we can help support it. So the partner team there is sitting there. We're trying to help connect the dots with our sellers. So I will get notifications when a new partner is putting in a new opportunity. And sometimes it's a fortuitous cycle. So I'll see maybe a couple times the same name, the same partner is popping up. And that will kind of be a signal to me, hey, they've got something that's really landing in the market right now. So maybe I need to hear about it. Maybe I need to meet this partner, see what they built on AWS, see if there are customers in my area, my reps areas that can benefit from hearing about this partner.
I love that. That's it's simple, really, but very powerful, and it's something that I think a lot of ISVs sort of struggle with. Like, how do I get started? How do I prime the pump? And I love that.
Yeah, and I think the key part of that is consistency. So it's not about doing it once, showing up, and then kind of going away and getting caught into it. It's building the right processes and procedures through your entire organization that's ready to support that on an always on basis. Like, I'm just one person in the ecosystem, our sellers are just one person. You want to appear to as many people as possible with the same type of message all the time, always on.
Yeah, that's great. That's just great advice. So I'm curious, Stefan, your team, you talked about what your role is. How are you guys measured? Like, what are your goals? What's success for you and your team?
So what's great about how we built our KPIs and success is our customer success is our success. Like any other organization, we will have some KPIs on partner opportunities that we help all the way through, but ultimately, if our customers grow, we win. Just like our AWS account managers and account executives, we're on the same goals. So when you're speaking to an AWS team, you have to talk about how what you're doing will help customers grow on AWS and build more on AWS.
That's really cool. That's great. Well, I mean, it's makes a lot of sense, and it's because it's not an easy thing to sort of fit things together. You need somebody that's thinking about it and kind of putting the solutions together for success. So Stefan, let's change gears a little bit. You're also you're based in Toronto, and you started this organization called Cyber Toronto, which we were talking about it a little bit earlier. It sounds phenomenal. Tell us a little bit about. You've got events. You're getting 500 people to show up at events around cyber. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, sure. So Cyber Toronto is an edtech startup. I actually founded it with my wife. She's one of the most awarded cybersecurity professionals in Canada. And what I saw out there and what we saw out there really was there's a big skills gap right now in cybersecurity. Every company right now, and this is every discussion we're having with our customers, is on how to keep them secure, keep them safe. There's ransomware attacks, there's social engineering happening, and all of this has created a demand for skill set of cybersecurity to be embedded everywhere throughout companies. And quite honestly, if you look at the statistics, we're so short of the amount of people we need in the industry. And so what we try to do is kind of help fill that gap and do it in a way that's easily accessible. So right now, if you're interested in cybersecurity, previously, the best way to do about it is to look at certifications, try to meet people in the industry. However, a lot of these conferences are very expensive, and for newcomers to the country, for students that are just getting out of school, they can't really afford to go to these conferences unless a company is sponsoring their attendance. So we built a platform where we could run these virtual conferences, we could bring the cybersecurity community together and do it in a way where we promote education and learning and also give people a chance to network and meet. And we've been very, very fortunate. In our country, we've had the CISOs from the best companies in our country volunteer their time, come to speak at our conference, teach, reach out to the community, and just be a great example of what you can achieve in the community. So that's wonderful.
That's amazing. That's such a great community story, bringing people together that are trying to solve and learn, right, and solve problems. So congratulations, that's just amazing.
No problem. And I want to be clear, we're not doing this alone. There are great cybersecurity community groups, just like there's tech interest groups out there. And what we're found is we can bring them together and give them a platform and send people to different meetups across the city, just like we have meetups here today. So it's been great.
That's amazing. Well, Stefan, thank you for taking a few minutes and sharing some of your thoughts, and I appreciate AWS's sponsorship of the event today, and I guess let's go meet some.
Thank you. This is great. Love being here. Looking forward to it.
Great. Thanks, Stefan. Cheers. Thank you all for joining.